McGregor did, it's really a trick. He gets these people to box with him. They have no business boxing with him, and he's making millions and millions of dollars doing this way after his competitive career is over. He's that money. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
Because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's
Just
no
when many
values.
believed
There's
Floyd
no...
Mayweather had mastered life after boxing, a new wave of controversy began raising serious questions about the empire he spent decades building. For years, Mayweather proudly showcased a lifestyle that few athletes could ever imagine. Private jets, exotic supercars, diamond-covered watches, luxury mansions spread across multiple cities. His message was always the same. Success isn't something you talk about.
Floyd is just piecing him up. Boxed up by literally the greatest boxer of all time. Floyd was just boxing him up, which is what he does. So that's what's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him. It doesn't even hurt his record. Also, money. He needs that money. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's not that expensive though, but
he's only 46. But he does this with everything, man. He's got $1 million watches.
I don't think he buys every pair.
Think they give them to him?
Yeah, because then you get a video like that.
Right. That's smart.
And then you get Floyd's Air Force Ones given away for charity. That's a tax write-off. There's all sorts of things that goes into
Yeah, you
that.
got a good point. But those $1 million watches, they're not giving you the...
About. Success is something you show. But now, that image is facing renewed scrutiny as critics, journalists, and financial commentators continue questioning the true scale of Mayweather's business empire and the claims surrounding his real estate ventures. Many fans still remember
Floyd went from being like a real exciting pressure fighter and he had a bunch of hand problems to like Money Mayweather, start talking, just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's great.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches, this watch goes for $2 million, and they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million. And
when Floyd confidently announced that he had acquired more than 60 apartment buildings in New York City. I don't have no partners, Mayweather declared. All the buildings belong to me. The statement immediately grabbed headlines. For supporters, it was another example of a boxer successfully transforming himself into a businessman. For skeptics, it raised a different question.
Applying for MMA license wants 6 to 8 months to train. He's screwed. First of all, they should give him everything they can get their greasy paws on, get him to fight Conor in an MMA fight.
You'd be screwed.
It's not just getting screwed. Like someone said it should be 1,000 to 1. That's not high enough. It's not high enough. If Conor McGregor was going to fight Floyd Mayweather in MMA, it is as close to 100% as anything ever gets ever. He's probably going to punch Conor in the face a couple of times. It's probably going to suck, but Conor's going to get a hold of him. And then he's going to be like a baby. And if that doesn't happen, he'll kick Floyd's legs out from under him. He'll kick his legs sideways. He'll kick them from the outside. He'll kick them from the inside. He'll stay way the way from any sort of a range where Floyd can punch him.
Was everything really as impressive as it appeared? Over the years, Floyd has repeatedly promoted himself not only as one of boxing's greatest champions, but also as a real estate mogul with investments stretching across major cities. At various points, he has spoken about owning skyscrapers, commercial properties, and massive housing portfolios worth hundreds of millions of dollars. The claims help strengthen the Money Mayweather brand, but they also
So Floyd fired the referee in the middle of the bout. Floyd throws this punch, and he's 100% correct. The punch landed the side of the head. It's a right hook. It's a perfect punch. And the referee was saying, watch the back of the head. He's like, what the are you talking about? And so he kicks the guy out, and they bring in a different referee who finishes the fight. It was insane.
Attracted intense public scrutiny. As financial experts and investigative reporters examined some of those statements, many began questioning whether the numbers being discussed matched publicly available records. The debate only intensified as online discussions exploded with speculation regarding the true size of Mayweather's property holdings and overall.
Let's look at boxing in terms of like how often you get hit versus how often do you hit the other guy. He's the best ever. The way him and his uncle and his father talk, I imagine they were always super competitive from the time they were young.
Yeah.
Like he grew up being they're super competitive. They're competitive about talking. They're competitive about all kinds of things. So it's like that hive, like growing up with that all the time, and the boxing.
Net worth. Regardless of where the truth ultimately lands, one thing became clear. The public was no longer focused solely on Floyd's achievements inside the ring. They were now examining everything outside of it, and that's where the controversy really begins. Despite retiring from professional boxing in 2017, Mayweather never stopped making headlines. His luxury lifestyle remained a
Floyd Mayweather says he makes $300 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes what did he say, 300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240. And I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. There's that. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month. So there you go.
Constant source of fascination, massive mansions, custom jewelry, private aircraft, and perhaps most famously, one of the most impressive car collections owned by any athlete in the world. When Stephen A. Smith visited Mayweather's Las Vegas estate, even he appeared stunned by what he saw. Inside the legendary $1 Million garage sat an extraordinary lineup of luxury vehicles worth millions upon millions of dollars. Rolls Royces.
My children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. I told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then
Ferraris, Bugattis, rare collector cars. Some reportedly had barely been driven. For Floyd, the collection represented the rewards of a lifetime spent dominating boxing. For critics, it raised another question. How expensive is it to maintain a lifestyle like this year after year? That question became even more relevant after previous reports revealed that Mayweather had dealt with significant tax obligations following some of the biggest paydays of his career. One widely discussed issue involved a reported IRS liability exceeding $22 million. Court filings showed that Floyd requested additional time to settle the obligation, arguing that much of his wealth was tied up in assets rather than immediately available cash. The revelation surprised many observers. After all, this was the same fighter who frequently described himself as a billionaire. Yet even enormous wealth on paper doesn't always translate into immediate liquidity. And for some critics, the situation highlighted a recurring theme. A person can appear incredibly wealthy while still facing substantial financial pressures behind the scenes. That reality has fueled years of speculation surrounding Mayweather's decision to continue participating in exhibition fights long after retirement. While Floyd has consistently described the events as entertainment, others believe the massive paydays remain too attractive to ignore. Whether it's celebrity opponents, influencers, or exhibition showcases, each event generates millions in revenue. And as long as fans continue watching, the opportunities keep coming. Still, financial questions haven't been the only source of controversy. Over the years, Mayweather has found himself connected to various legal disputes, business disagreements, and public accusations. Some involve former business associates. Others centered on luxury purchases, promotional arrangements, or contractual disagreements. While many of these claims remain disputed, they have contributed to growing public interest in the business side of Floyd Mayweather's empire. The reality is that Floyd Mayweather has become something much larger than a boxer. He's a brand, a businessman, a promoter, a celebrity. And with that level of visibility comes constant scrutiny. Every purchase becomes a headline. Every business deal becomes a talking point. Every financial claim becomes a debate. Supporters view him as the blueprint for athlete entrepreneurship. Critics see a man whose public image may be larger than reality. But regardless of which side you believe, one fact remains impossible to deny. Few athletes in history have generated as much attention after retirement as Floyd Mayweather. And as new questions continue emerging about his finances, investments, and business ventures, the story of Money Mayweather may be entering one of its most fascinating chapters yet. Because in boxing, Floyd Mayweather never lost. But outside the ring, the battles are often much more complicated.